This is the Office Evolution Kyocera KM3035 printer installation. This installation is for all Windows platforms XP, Vista 7, and also Windows Server 2003 and 2008, both 32 and 64-bit. The first thing you want to do is make sure you're at the location. You must be on the network in order for this printer installation to be successful. You also want to verify that you're programmed within the copier. If you don't know that, please ask your location manager. And you're also going to want to know your long distance or copy code. If you don't know that, ask your location manager as well. The first thing you want to do is open up a web browser and go to web address oesupport.net. Again, that's oesupport.net. It's up here in my web browser. Once you're here, you're going to click on the Downloads button, and you're going to click on the driver 1 for the Kyocera KM3035, and this is for 32 and 64-bit computers. Once you click on it, go ahead and hit Save, and then save it to your desktop. Once it's saved to your desktop, it's going to have an icon that looks like this. You're going to want to double click it. You're going to hit Run, and you're going to browse and select it to your desktop, and you want to basically unzip it to your desktop. Once it's finished unzipping, go ahead and click OK and close, and you're going to have a new folder now that looks like this, and you're going to scroll down and you're going to click on the setup icon. Click yes. Close out of that as well. And you're going to have two options. You're going to want to click the first option, the KX driver. And what this is doing, it's actually scanning our network for that printer. This is why you have to be on the network in order for this to be successful. And once it pops up, go ahead and select the device. It's going to be a KM3035. You're going to hit Next. Go ahead and hit Next. Go ahead and hit Next. And then hit Install. It's going to show up an optional components wizard. You do not need to do this. Depending on your screen resolution, you're going to either have a cancel, or if you don't, if your screen resolution is too high, such as mine, you're going to have to go in the bottom of your taskbar right here and hit Close Window. And it says, are you sure you want to cancel this installation? Select Yes, because this is only the optional components. We don't need any of this. And then you're going to unselect both of those. You don't want to print a test page yet because we can't do that quite yet. So hit Finish. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit Start, and Devices and Printers, and XP, you're going to want to go to Control Panel and Printers. And you're going to see the Kyocera Midas right there. You're going to right click on it, hit Printer Preferences, or Printer Properties, sorry. Hit Device Settings, and you're going to click this Auto Configure button. Once the Auto Configure is done, it'll have a whole bunch of X's and check marks. That's what the printer is capable of doing. You're going to hit the Administrator button, hit Job Accounting, and you have a couple options here. You could hit Job Accounting and it'll store your job number code. So this is your printer code. So if you don't know, you're going to have to ask your location manager. So we could either put our printer code in there, or what we could do is it says prompt for an ID account. If you want to prompt for you every time to ask for your printer code, you could also select that as well. So it's either way. This way, if you have it selected, let the use specific account ID, it won't ask you every time you print. If you select print for an account ID or prompt for an account ID, it will prompt you every time you print to put your ID in. So we'll store this one. You're going to hit OK, and you're set to go. Basically, you could hit Printer Properties again and hit Print Test Page, and it should work.